Listen, I get it. You're seeing so many different business models online. You're seeing guys talking about day trading, drop shipping, Forex, crypto, so many different things that you can do. In today's video, I am going to talk about a business model that absolutely nobody is talking about, with the highest profit margins. It has the lowest startup capital across any single business out there that you can start. All you really need is a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection, and that business model is running a software brand. Essentially, what we do is we sell software to businesses all across the globe. When we sell, software to businesses, it could be locally, could be globally, it doesn't really matter. We set these businesses up with systems that literally take, 30 to maybe 60 minutes to actually get set up. You do the setup one time and your clients pay you monthly forever, as long as they're happy, of course, to continue paying you. So if you've been doing research and you've been thinking about starting your own business, then you've stumbled upon this video at the correct time. So without further ado, let's go inside and jump straight over to the tripod. All right, so now we are over on the computer, and as you can see, I have this software up in front of me. It's called HighLevel. If you've never seen this before, I have so many other videos on my channel on this and over on my Instagram, but essentially we use HighLevel, and all of our software founders use HighLevel to pretty much build all of our software brands. So essentially what they allow us to do is put our own logos on it, put our own branding, and go out and sell to businesses for whatever price we want. Pretty much businesses all across the globe. Now, we normally do start locally with the local businesses, or you can go all across the globe and start selling your software. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna head into this feature right here on the left-hand side called the AI Studio. And this AI Studio pretty much allows us to build full-scale websites in less than 5 minutes for ourselves and for our customers. So what I have typed out right here is build me a full website for a roofing company that is based in Belfast. We're gonna click on this little button right here. And as you can see, it's gonna open up this prompt window right here, and it's cooking up. It's building the entire website right here over on the left-hand side. So it's considering the website structure. All right, so it's asked what color palette fits the roofing company's branding. So let's go for this brown and white one here. What font do we want to use? Let's go for this one. And then what layout do we want to go for? Let's go for this funky one right here. Go next and submit. So what the AI is doing right now is it's going to go off and it's going to start building out this entire website for us. We don't need to know how to code. We don't need to drag and drop anything. It will literally build the entire website in front of my eyes over the next sort of 3 to 4 minutes. All right, so now it has completely designed the entire website, and it is just asking us here if we would like to connect the website to the CRM itself. I'm just gonna click on dismiss. Essentially what that means is every single one of these forms and the calendar on the website, it will ping everything directly over into our HighLevel sub account. And that right there is where we would set up the different automations and the booking systems and the reminders and everything for our client. But as you can see, it's made a super solid website right here. It's used AI to generate the images, and like this website right here is nowhere near finished. It's nowhere near complete, because what we can then do is we can go in, give the AI our client's website logo. We can give them different images, we can give it the pricing, we can give it their phone number, their email address and everything, but it is a pretty solid website that it has pretty much just put together in like less than 5 minutes. We can then go in and we have a form on here. We can submit the form, we can fill out our name, our email, our phone number, the different service that we want. We can type out a message and that will go directly to our client. And this right here is exactly why businesses usually spend thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of euros for websites, because it allows them to bring in so much extra revenue for their business. But we can literally do that in less than 5 minutes. We can charge whatever we want. If you want to, compete with some of these website design agencies and charge, thousands of euros for these websites, or what you can do is you can actually be the person in your local community or in your local area that's able to provide websites at a fraction of the cost, maybe 500 euros, maybe 1,000 euros, maybe 2,000 euros, because businesses are so used to getting pitched anywhere from 5K to 8K for a simple website for their business. The next thing we can do is we can navigate over on the left-hand side and go to calendars. Usually every single one of your clients will want their own booking system as well. Usually it depends on the industry. Hotels don't really need calendar systems. Yes, they will need a booking system to be able to, book rooms and everything out, but they usually are a little bit more complex. Think about your barbers, think about your roofing companies, think about your real estate agency companies that, people can book an appointment to go in and look at a property, or maybe to come in and talk about, their mortgage update or something along those lines. We're just going to call this calendar right here roofing website. I'm going to save the changes. What we're then going to do is head over to automation here on the left-hand side. We're going to create a workflow, start from scratch. And we are going to add a trigger to this workflow, and it's going to be customer booked appointment. And we're going to add a simple filter in here in calendar roofing website. So whatever happens, once someone books in for a meeting on the roofing website, whatever we do next will actually happen. So what we can then do is we can add a tag to the lead, and it can be booked call. So then your customer can filter between the people that are inside of their CRM for people that have booked a call, maybe people that didn't answer, maybe people that didn't show up. We can save action. Then what we can do is we can click on the plus again, and we can send out an SMS. We can actually send out text messages from HighLevel from your client's phone number. We can just go, hey, and then we're going to go contact first name. So it will pull in their first name automatically. Just seen you booked your appointment, talk to you at, and then we can go appointment, start date time. So what this will do is it will pull in, it'll say, hey, Jason, just seen you booked your appointment, talk to you at Friday at 7 p.m. For example, we can save action, and we can do so many different things. There is no limit to the amount of websites that we can build, but also the amount of automation. So we could go in here, we could send out WhatsApp messages, we could send emails, we can send Instagram DMs, we can send Facebook messages. Pretty much wherever your clients are hanging out, whatever platforms they use, you can send out messages to your customers' clients directly inside of the automations right here. Now, the next thing that we're going to set up in this example right here is a feature called reputation management. Now, everything that you can see right here, I give this out to access to every single one of our software founders. So all these automations, all these booking systems, all of the reputation management systems, pretty much everything that I cover inside of my videos, the software founders all get access to this. And if you've never heard about the software before, it is a community of software founders led by myself, Jason McElchar. We are the biggest software brand community all across Ireland and all across the UK. And we have had so many successful students go through the software founder. Take a look at Max and Keena right here, who were our £100,000 success story in literally just 10 months. Or take a look at Paul Johnson right here, a local lad from Donegal, where I'm originally from, who is our 15k success story. Or like Sam right here, who was our 30k success story just a handful of months ago, and just last month alone, he brought in $42,000 for his own software brand. So we know what we're doing when it comes to building, launching, and scaling up software brands. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more about the software founder, I'm going to leave a link down below in the description. And if you do have any questions about it, I'm also going to leave my Instagram link down below as well, where you can reach out and ask any question that you want. But back over to the video, I'm going to head into this simple funnel that I have set up right here called your business review funnel. And pretty much how this works is we would set this up for the roofing company, and you can do this for whatever clients you're working with. It could be a restaurant, it could be a gym, it could be a hotel, it could be a real estate agency. We have this system set up in a way where it's so easy for your clients' customers to go out and leave them positive Google reviews or TripAdvisor reviews or Booking.com, depending on the industry. So what that customer will do is they'll find themselves on this page, and we make it super simple for these customers to actually find this page. Sometimes for our clients, we set them up with QR codes inside of their location. Sometimes we send this link right here out to their email marketing newsletter. All they need to do is fill out their name, fill out their email, and fill out their phone number. What it's going to do then is going to take them to this page right here, and this is just our template right here. You would, of course, set this up for your customers. You put their logo on there, their business name. It says, would you recommend us? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stars. So what we can do is if we click 4 or 5 stars, for example, as you can see, we have this pop-up right here with Google on here. We have TripAdvisor on here, and you can add or you can remove whichever platforms that you want. So anytime someone wants to leave a positive review, it will take them directly to the platform where they can go ahead and leave that review. Now, another thing which we can do, which some of our clients do want to have this on and some of them don't really want to have it on, I'm just going to have that little bit of a disclaimer in there. This is completely optional. You don't need to do this. Sometimes our customers want to set it up so anytime someone clicks on either 1, 2, or 3 stars, instead of us taking them to Google or to TripAdvisor or to Booking.com, it actually takes them to this internal feedback form right here where that customer can get whatever they want to get off their chest. They can leave their negative review. You know, the food wasn't that great, the room wasn't really that clean, whatever they want to say. Anything that they submit right here inside of this form, it will go directly to your customer so that it won't go public on Google or whichever other platform that you set them up on. This right here is one of those features where customers and clients pay us so much money every single month for. It really is one of those things, once you get a handful of these businesses underneath your belt, paying you anywhere from 300 a month, maybe 500 a month, maybe even €1,000 per month, you get a handful of these companies on board paying you that monthly retainer. I hope you can now see the vision and how quick some of these guys were able to actually go full-time running their own software brand. Hence why we have so many amazing results coming through the Software Founder right now. So I hope this video right here has given you a lot more context into what it actually takes to run your own software brand. And once you actually sit down and you learn a little bit about the tech, the software, how it works and how you can set it up, it really isn't that difficult to go off there and get your first handful of clients underneath your belt so that you can actually start taking your own business very seriously in such a quick amount of time. If you are interested in learning a little bit more about the Software Founder and how we are helping so many people all across Ireland, all across the UK and all across the globe at this point, go full-time running their own software brands. I'm going to leave that first link down below in the description. If you do have any questions, make sure to pop them over on Instagram. I'm super active these days, replying to messages while I'm in between Zoom meetings with customers and clients. It would be much appreciated if you could drop a sub on my channel and leave a like on this video. My name is Jason McElchar. I am the founder of Growth Rate, the software brand, and the Software Founder. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video, and we'll see you in the next one.